Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for being here day in, day out, night in, night out. Let's go ahead and continue on with the Pleasure Principle, Gary Numan, listening to this banger of an album. We're moving on to the next track, Cars. Here, we're almost near the end. Some would say you don't want it to end. This has been a really, really good release. I've been really enjoying this album, so hope that you guys have as well as we near the end. But before we hit the end, let's take one more spin around the bend, listening to Cars. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. I know this song. Here in my car. I know this song. All right. I didn't know that was Gary Numan. I didn't even think about it, the connection with this song. Squonky. Love how big that snare is. How catchy is that melody? That big snare now is on constant repeat. A little bit of a shuffle on the end of those drums. Has a little bit more of a ghostly undertone now. Okay, well, while the music fades out, yeah, I definitely 100% know that song. This one is not particularly a first listen. Listen. Okay. Incredibly catchy melody, and then into the I know I'm off tone, off key, I know. But what a catchy synth. Now, in this album's defense, all of the synths have been catchy. Everything has been hitting really right. But this particular track, no wonder it's a standout just because it immediately hits just right. Numan, really enjoy his voice and his singing here. He has this really cool half robotic and yet still portraying a different kind of emotion in his lyrics and the way he delivers it. I would say more akin to like isolation. I don't want to say despair because that's a little bit too over the edge with what I'm saying, but he captures a lonely, isolated feeling. He really does a great job of painting that particular visual. And then, of course, the drumming here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Big snare. I like how as the music goes on, everything grows just slightly. There's a shuffle on the end of the drums. This snare, it's very big, has a lot of echo, has a lot of slap to it, as Davey 504 would say. It got a lot of slap to it. And then at the end, it hits a little bit more constantly as well. Everything, I mean, this is just one of those songs. I mean, how deeply do I really need to get into this one? You've heard it. I've heard it. It's a bang. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. I love those lines. Kind of getting back to that idea of isolation, of safety, of reclusing? Shelter. He feels safe inside of his car. Why? Let him tell you. He can lock all the doors. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you. It keeps me stable for days. Here in my car, where the image breaks down, will you visit me, please, if I open the door? Here in my car, I know I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. While he does find his shelter and his safety in cars, and he can keep everyone out of it as well, while still maintaining the ability to travel and to move forward. At the same time, he would like a little bit of companionship. He would like to invite someone into his car to take the ride with him, so to speak, metaphorically. That could be romantically, could be just friendship, could be really anything. It doesn't matter. The point is, he feels safe in his isolation, but he would perhaps like a little bit of companionship in some capacity. That is such a good song. A good song. Why did I say it like oh, come on. I can't even think of a name. Remember in SNL, the Jeopardy? What's the guy? I see the impression. Sean Connery. Thank you. All right, let's see if there's any facts about this particular track though, because I'm curious, because I would even guess that this singled off of the album, but a lot of the other tracks on this album could easily be singles. So like, why not them? Why not me? It says here. Let's see if there's anything interesting. According to Numan, the song's lyrics were inspired by an incident of road rage. I was in traffic in London once and had a problem with some people in front. They tried to beat me up and get me out of the car. I locked the doors and eventually drove up on the pavement and got away from them. It's kind of to do with that. It explains how you feel safe inside a car in the modern world. When you're in it, your whole mentality is different. It's like your own little personal empire with 4 wheels on it. That is obviously it's the perfect way to explain the song, but that really does add a lot more depth into it. A real life incident which takes something so seemingly simple as cars and gives a whole lot of depth towards it. I don't know why I did that move. Anyways, fantastic track. Let me know. Some would say a fantastic track. I was trying to make that thing. Let me know your thoughts, though, in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter. If you enjoy the channel, you enjoy what I do, you can also support me on Patreon for as little as $2 a month. But you don't have to. You can just press the like button and skedaddle. Skedaddle, Sean Connery. Anyways. What do you guys think? Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.